Have you ever wondered, how do I become rich? What's the secret to financial freedom? You're not alone. I used to think that smart, hardworking people with the right support would naturally achieve success, but I realize this isn't always the case. Many smart, hardworking people still struggle financially. It turns out, financial success isn't just about effort, it's about understanding key money principles which aren't taught in school. Mastering these rules is the key to unlocking wealth and financial freedom. In this video, I'll reveal the money rules that wealthy individuals don't want you to know. These insights will completely change how you perceive money and guide you toward financial success. 1. There is no limit to spending. There's no limit to how much you can spend. I remember living paycheck to paycheck, thinking that if I earned more, I'd start investing. But as my income grew, so did my expenses. Even with a high income, without budgeting and self-discipline, saving for investments is tough. Instead of increasing spending as your income rises, it's important to stick to a budget. Without a plan, you'll always find ways to spend it. While it's fine to treat yourself occasionally, maintaining a budget below your income is key to building assets and achieving financial stability. 2. Don't chase money, be a money magnet. Instead of chasing money, focus on attracting it. Concentrate on providing value, developing your skills, and pursuing your passions, and money will naturally follow. Chasing money can lead to stress and dissatisfaction, creating a sense of desperation. By shifting your mindset to one of abundance, you can create opportunities that draw money to you. Build strong relationships, network with like-minded individuals, and invest in personal growth. When you become the kind of person who attracts success through hard work and creativity, financial success will follow as a byproduct of your efforts. 3. Invest time before investing money. The main thing holding people back from starting is the belief that you need money to make money. What most people don't realize is that time is more valuable than money, and early on, you likely have plenty of it. No matter when you start, it'll take about 7 years to build a business, 10 if you're slower, 5 if you have some money already. The key is to start as soon as possible. Whether in real life or online, you need to dedicate time to your field. It's surprising how many people can't find 2 hours a day for their side project. If you're not rich, it's likely because you're investing your time poorly, not because of a lack of money. 4. The more you learn, the more you earn. The connection between knowledge and financial success is undeniable. Continuous learning expands your skill set, making you more valuable in the job market or as an entrepreneur. In today's rapidly changing world, staying updated on industry trends can set you apart from the competition. Investing in your education, through courses, self-study, or practical experience, can lead to better job opportunities and higher salaries. Ultimately, the knowledge you gain empowers you to make smarter financial choices and adapt, paving the way for increased earnings and long-term success. 5. The more money you make, the easier it gets. When you're struggling to make ends meet, it can be hard to imagine earning millions or even hundreds of thousands of dollars. While working overtime may double your income, building wealth isn't a straightforward process. In fact, earning your first $100,000 is often more challenging than making your first million. As you build your wealth, new opportunities begin to arise. Although it may take years to save enough for your first mortgage, obtaining a second one becomes much easier. The key is not to get discouraged if you can't see yourself making more money right away. Instead, concentrate on reaching smaller financial milestones, such as saving your first $1,000, $5,000, or $10,000, or purchasing your first property. Once you hit these initial goals, the journey to accumulating more wealth will become smoother and more attainable. 6. Money dislikes being idle. Money doesn't like to sit still, it needs to be active. When money is not used, it either loses value or goes to someone who knows how to use it. When money stays idle, it loses value, but when it's used wisely, it can grow. For example, If you had $50,000 and kept it under your bed for 10 years, it would only be worth about $30,000 due to inflation and rising living costs. This shows the cost of letting money sit unused. It's smart to save some money for emergencies and protect it from inflation, but it's also important to invest the rest to build and grow your wealth. 7. Never be a slave to money, become the master. Nobody wants to be a slave, yet many people trap themselves in a cycle of debt. We have created a tool called debt that some use to gain freedom, while others lose their freedom because of it. Bad debt is like a modern form of slavery. When you borrow money, your life is no longer fully yours, it belongs to the lenders. You end up spending hours of your life working to pay off that debt. Money is always in motion, you either control it, or it controls you. Your main goal should be to master your money, as the alternative can lead to serious problems. 8. Buying what you don't need leads to selling what you do. A common financial mistake many people make is buying things they don't need, especially when they can barely afford them. Life is unpredictable, and without a financial cushion, you might have to sell essential items just to pay your bills. All you really need is a roof over your head, food on the table, and some form of transportation, even if it's not fancy. It's important to limit unnecessary expenses and focus on building additional sources of income. Many people who inherit large sums end up broke due to overspending on non-essential items. Be mindful of your spending to avoid falling into the same trap. 9. Expenses grow as you age. Have you noticed that each year, you end up spending more money? What once seemed like a significant amount in your teenage years may now barely cover your basic bills. This pattern continues as you age, especially if you start a family. Unfortunately, many people don't think about the future, and when their expenses eventually surpass their income, they complain about not earning enough to invest. To avoid falling into a paycheck-to-paycheck cycle and remain financially stable, it's crucial to ensure that your income increases each year. Failing to do so could trap you in a cycle of financial struggle for the rest of your life. 10. Follow the 80-20 rule. Always apply the 80-20 rule when it comes to making money. While there are countless ways to earn, not all will work for you. The key is to identify the one thing that generates the most income and focus all your energy on optimizing it. Avoid jumping from one opportunity to another or pursuing multiple ventures at once. The 80-20 rule, or Pareto principle, suggests that 80% of outcomes come from 20% of causes. In terms of income, this means a significant portion of your earnings likely comes from a small fraction of your efforts. By recognizing and concentrating on these high-impact activities, you can maximize your earnings. If you found this video useful, be sure to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications to not miss our future uploads. See you in the next video.